Okay, guys, welcome. Hope you can hear me okay. Hope you brought your earbuds. All right, so let's get started. So, what I would like you to do is go to Schoology, go to your um, Springboard units or whatever, and I want you to open Springboard Unit 2 and scroll down to page 131. You're also going to need a sheet of paper for this and like something to write with or whatever. All of today's, well, I don't know if we're going to do all of today's work like on a sheet of paper or whatever, but definitely your notebook, something to write on would be good. So pause me for a second and go grab that stuff. I will hang here for a minute. Okay, hopefully you're back now. You have everything done. You have Springboard Unit 2 open, page 131, and you're ready to roll. So here we go. Okay, so let's go to that top paragraph on page 131 where it says analyzing film. Analyzing film. Film can be analyzed by understanding both literary elements and cinematic techniques that create effects for the audience. To learn to read a film, you must understand how film and written texts are similar and different. Style in film has to do with how the visual images of the story presented to create a certain effect. There are explicit connections between an author's choice of literary techniques and a director's choices of cinematic techniques. So authors use words, they use figurative language, maybe like some plot devices or characterizations or whatever to create sentence length, sometimes too, syntax, to create like an effect on the reader because they want to affect us as readers. Like in Speak, the way the author wrote the word me and then there was a colon and then nothing was kind of a cool way of saying that Melinda wasn't saying anything or didn't want to say anything. So anyway, authors do that, and so do film producers or directors or whatever. They create ways to create like a mood or affect us, entertain us in a sense with all these different ways. So first thing we're going to do is see if you can see me. I'm looking at my springboard. So we're going to make a Venn diagram, and you make one, 2 overlapping circles. And the first one over here, maybe we'll put I guess books or stories or something. And then over here we'll put film. So what are some ways that a book, an author would create an effect on us? Like, what are some things that the author would do? So you tell me. Good, class. That's very good. The author uses, what am I going to say? The author, flashback. Let's say the author might use a flashback. What else does the author do? Think hard. Ooh, that's a good answer. My goodness. You guys are on fire today. You said figurative language. Ah, yes. Figurative language. What's that? Sentence length. Yep. Sentence length. What else? That's an ugly angle. I don't like pictures of myself. I definitely don't like filming myself, but that's the only way to do it. Anyway, sentence length. What else, class? What else can you think of? Plot device. Oh boy. Characterization, dialogue. Ooh. Characters. Setting. Oh, yes, mood. Very good. Oh, what the heck? Sorry, I just lost myself here. Okay, so those are ways books do it. What about film? What does film do? Good, class. Maybe music or sounds. Actors. Maybe they use, what else do they use? Makeup? I don't know. Wish I had some more knowledge about films. I really don't watch movies that often. Oh, sound effects? They use sound effects. They use lighting, like not lightning, lighting. They use like different camera angles. Props, maybe. I guess. I don't know. Setting. Like they create a setting. Or like I guess they don't call it that. They call it like location or something like that. Filming location. Okay. So these are all the things that they do to create, and there's probably much more than this. I'm trying to think of some others. Framing, I know like they frame like the camera in certain ways, so they frame. Okay. Now, what are some things that books do and the film guys do, or girls, or they? What do they do? That's right, class. They both could use flashback. I just recently saw the Black Widow show. Gripping. That was exciting stuff. Ooh. All kinds of kung fu fighting in that one. But in this one, they used flashback in the film. And film uses flashback. So we're going to move flashback right over here. So we're going to say flashback. I don't have a lot of room, so I'm going to put FB. They use dialogue, right? They make a script. So they use dialogue. They use a setting, right? A setting, a location. Oh, they use characters. Look at that. And they use, now sound effects, they use onomatopoeia over here. And over here, they have some guy back there doing something. Or girl. Let's be equal. Or they. They're doing something. I don't know. But anyway, we get sounds in both. I know a book we don't get a sound, but kind of. I think there's more than this, but this guy can't think of it. So anyway, quite a bit, right? More than you would think, similarities between film and books. And they use these things intentionally to create a mood or a tone or something like that to like draw us in, to make us want to, not go and get some more popcorn or fall asleep or something like that. So you can see how this is done. So what we're going to do is we are going to analyze film to help us learn how to analyze stories or writing or whatever. We want to do that. And that's what we'll be zooming in on this week. So, I don't know if I want to erase this just yet. Let's, instead, let's go back to Springboard. So click back over. Stop looking at my handsome mug, let me tell you. And we're going to go over to cinematic techniques. So I'd like you at this moment to be on Springboard page 131. All right, so let's take a look at this chart down here. Cinematic techniques. So we have this chart. And I'm not going to make you copy this chart into your notebook. You can if you wish, but here's the concern. I don't think you know what all these terms mean, or maybe you don't know what any of them mean. And I understand that because I had to look a few of them up too. So let's just review this real quick. Okay, this chart of cinematic techniques. When they say cinematic, they mean what directors do and producers and all these people with their cameras and all that stuff. So, cinematic techniques. So the chart below provides an overview of cinematic elements used in creating film text. By the way, when we're referring to film text, we're not talking about TikTok, okay? No. That's just an individual filming himself or herself dancing is what I've seen mostly, which is entertaining, let me tell you. That's some exciting stuff, but that's not really film. Like when we talk about film, we mean like ads or movies or stuff like that, okay? So anyway, going back to this. The chart provides an overview of cinematic elements used in creating film text. Use the chart to review these elements by brainstorming terms you and your classmates may have already know. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say you don't know these. I don't know. I know like some of our little friends in the Art Academy, they'll definitely know these, but most of us don't. I know I don't. So let's just look at these, but I don't think like we need to be film students to like fully understand this. So let's look at that first column. Shot, establishing shot, long shot, medium shot, close up, extreme close up. Oh God help us if that ever happened to you're lucky I'm not on film. Extreme close up would be pretty scary. And two shot. I don't know what two shot is. It's buy one shot, get another shot free. But the shots and framing, obviously a lot of these we could figure out ourselves, right? Like a long shot might be from like a long way away, or medium distance, close up, extreme close up. I guess this is a lot like dating, isn't it? Look at those terms. We have the establishing shot, that's where we're getting to know each other. Then we have the long shot, we're not really close yet. We have the medium shot, things are going good, you know, we're getting to know one another, you know, and then maybe might get a little smooch at the end of the night with a little close-up shot. I don't want to talk about extreme close-up. No. Anyway, I guess that's what that means, like the camera getting close-up and all that. All right, let's look at camera angles. I think we could all figure this out. Camera angle at eye level, high level, which mean like way above, like a drone or something, and then low angle, where they're like looking up at us, looking up our little noses. And then, or not us, the actors. Camera movements, pan, tilt, zoom. I think those are pretty easy. I don't know what a boom crane is. I don't know. Dolly tracking, I guess those are people on machines filming. And then lighting, you're going to have to look this up. I encourage you to look it up if you don't know what it is. It's super easy. Just Google search it, you know, high key lighting, low key lighting. High key is like, my understanding anyway, is like there's not a lot, like the light and dark, there's not a lot of contrast between those two. Like a lot of Star Wars movies, there's a lot of high key lighting. And then low key, I think there is contrast, but I'm not sure. So look those up. I don't know what bottom or side lighting is, or front or back lighting. I'm not, kind of think I know those, but you may want to like Google search those so you know what to look for this assignment. And maybe make some notes too, so you don't have to keep clicking back to the website or whatever. Editing, if you want to work on editing, feel free. Look at those, like a cut, fade. I think those are easy. I don't know what a dissolve is. Flashback, that's easy. We know what that is. And then music or sound, again, you can look these up, but these I do sort of know. Diegetic sound is any sound that's naturally occurring in the film. So like if a person like cocks his gun or something, you can hear like the trigger mechanism. Or if there's a knockout, like the actor's knocking on a door, you can hear that sound. Non-diegetic is any sound that we can't see happening. So like music in the background, or maybe a dog barking or something. So those are non-diegetics. So all these terms that we just reviewed are all terms that actors and actresses use, or film directors use to create like a mood or tone or feeling in a movie or a television show or whatever. So here is your task, and here's what we're gonna do. I want you to find 4 to 5, maybe even preferably 5 film clips. So you can go to YouTube and do this. I think I'll probably definitely YouTube. And I want you to find, so you're gonna go there and you're gonna find 4 or 5 clips, okay? Let's just say 5. I think you could do 5 easily. Yeah, because my instruction time here, we're looking at like 20 minutes, so you still have another 40 minutes of class. So let's say 5. I want you to find at least 5, more than 5 if you can, of different clips that use these techniques. And I want you to, now this is the assignment part, okay? This is the graded part. So, I guess I'll just erase this. So what I would do is I would create a Google Doc, maybe, or what I might do, I might put in a chart for you already made on Schoology. That would probably be easier. So, but anyway, we need a chart that looks like this, like a 3-column chart. Look on Schoology for this. I'm gonna probably just make this for you, and then you can use it to do the assignment. Okay, so first of all, you're gonna give me the name of the clip or ad or whatever the heck it is we're looking at here, and maybe a description or something like that. And then here, we're gonna say what film techniques. No, let's put mood or overall effect. Here. And then here, we're gonna do what camera or what techniques were used. We'll say techniques used. Yeah, we'll do that. Name of clip, mood. Sorry. Name of clip, mood, whatever. Name of clip, mood, overall effect, techniques used. So, let me give an example. Or maybe I'll put an example on. And here too, maybe name of clip or what's described. Maybe let's just put the link. I think that's going to be easier. So put your link here. And then you'll fill out the rest. So I'm trying to think back. I'm trying to think of a movie we've all seen or something that's common, well known or whatever. And that's really hard teaching you guys because see, my day, there was very little on. A few movies would be out at the movie theater, and most of us had seen those if they were anywhere near designed for teenagers. And then on TV, you only had a few shows to choose from besides sporting events. So, it wasn't it was too hard to find like common ground with stuff we'd all watched. You guys, there's thousands and thousands of TV shows and movies. Gosh dang, it's mind-boggling. All right, this isn't a great example, but it'll work. We've all seen the late at night, the little puppy commercials. Have you seen this? Like the dog commercials where they're trying to get us to adopt dogs. I think that's the point of the commercial. I haven't seen one in a long time, but I know you've seen these. And Sarah Lachlan, whatever her name is, she's in the background singing "In the Eyes of an Angel." It's a really sad, slow song. And the camera pans over these dogs, and these are the saddest looking dogs you've ever seen in your life. They're all shaken, eyes are all open and sad and kind of scared. And oh man, dude, I defy you to watch those ads and not shed a few tears, okay? It's very intense, very heart-wrenching thing to watch on TV, but it's all I can think of, so we're going to use it. So here I would put sad dog commercial, sad dog, and I would put my link, okay? Here, overall mood effect, freaking sad, dude. Sad. Oh my goodness. Because they're trying to make us feel really sad and guilty that we haven't adopted a dog, which adopt, don't buy. Oh no, get your pets spayed and neutered. Okay, that's my little announcement. Anyway, so sad tone, sad mood. All right, effects used. Now, just because, I mean, this ad definitely has had an effect on me, as you can tell. I'm a dog guy, so really hate seeing sad dogs. So there's a pan, they pan the camera across all, sad puppy. They do a zoom in. And the lighting, I'd have to look up that lighting again, but it's like really bright, like kind of like, and like sad, because they're filming them like in these shelters. I don't know where they found these shelters at that are so terrible. I don't know. I hope it's not the United States. Maybe it is. These are not comfy I mean, I don't know if any shelter's comfy, but these are bad for these puppies, man. They do not look good. So maybe like the background, you could kind of see the, like the shot was framed and like you could see the bars of the cage or whatever they were keeping dog in. It's jacked, dude. You watch that thing mess you up. So, and there's probably more. I didn't look it up, and again, I'm still kind of struggling remembering some of these terms, but anyway, that's what you're going to do. So you're going to list all the different, and you should come up with like, 4 or 5 techniques here, okay? All right, so, and what did we say, 5? I think 5. I think 5 is very realistic. I think you can get 5 done. So that's your assignment for today, and I will put a Dropbox, and I'm going to make sure you look before you start this assignment. Go to Schoology and look, because I'm going to try to create a Schoology Dropbox thing chart with the chart already attached, so you can just use this. You don't have to like create your own or whatever, and turn that in, okay? So this is your assignment for today. If you finish early, highly recommend you work on your book project. And that's it for today. So I will see you guys. Well, you'll see me tomorrow, but I'm going to keep filming here. So I'm going to stop this one. We're going to move on to the next one here in just a second. So, okay. It's been fun. Bye now. Have a good day. Have a good day. Make it a good day. Choose happiness.